Iniciando. Listo.
In my opinion, Sunrise on the Reaping is the most heartbreaking book of the whole saga. It shows how bad and unfair Panem is really.
Personally, I think it's fantastic to family learn has met Bernardi, his story, and how he won his games. Before, we only knew him as a drunk and grumpy man, but now he understands him better.
The point is, before reading it, I only saw him like a drunk and rude mentor, but the book shows us who really was. He was
It's
a nice, smart, and normal boy, and it is sad to see what happened to him and why he turned like that.
If you ask me, Susan Collins made a great book showing how a capital destroy a good. Brave boy, it is a very sad but real history about what power does to people.
I believe that is much sadder and more violent than Katniss books. In my experience, I cried a lot the whole book because everything that happened to him was just punishment for being smart.
That can be true. I call it sad by talk. It was inspiring to see how smart and clever Hatsumi was during the games. He didn't have weapons or hell. He just used his brain to survive.
Do you mean to tell me that his victory was a happy moment? Because winning the games did not make his life better at all. It only brought him problems and pain.
What I said was that his intelligence was amazing, not his story how a happy ending. I think you misunderstand was aside. I call winning was bad for him, but he was very smart.
Okay, let me rephrase what I said. He won the games, but the capital punished him cruelly because of his trick. He used the force field to win, and the capital got very angry because he broke their rules.
Are you serious suggesting these presidents now hates housemate even before Katniss was born? Because that explains what Snow always watched him and tried him too badly.
Yes, but I don't forget Haymitch was smarter than the capital, and they never forgave him. She showed them they were not perfect, and they hate him for that.
Exactly, that's true. His victory was on at the of rebellion from the very beginning. He didn't call it, but when he won, that's way he was fighting against them.
I agree completely with that. He was a rebel long before Katniss ever did. He fought against the system and his own way, even when nobody saw that.
I feel the same very. That's a good point. Everyone talk about candidates, but Housemate was the one who suffered and fought for much longer.
You're absolutely right. The capital breaks everyone who dares to oppose them. If you don't obey, they hurt you and everyone you love to teach a lesson.
However, I think Missy Donner was the bravest character in the Who book. She was not strong, but she was very kind and brave, and she helped housemates when nobody is dead.
On the contrary, I'm afraid I disagree. Hamish risked everything, even his life, to protect her and survive. He saved her many
Mm,
times and always kept her safe.
That's not entirely true. Missily said housemates let Morten once during the arenas, she helped him warn him about danger and give him hope when he feel bad.
I hate to disagree with you, but she died in the end and he had to carry the pain forever. That's not the same thing at all. She's at the rest, but he had to live with sadness and guilty for years.
I love reading about the relationship and friendship between Housemate and Mycely. It was very nice, honest friendship in the middle of something terrible.
So did I. It was the best part of the book. They trust each other and is very special inside the games.
I didn't spend so crawl and offer the 50 Hunger Games actually where the capital made the harder just to know they have power and they send twice and many kids to die.
Neither did I. I was totally shocked to see they had trouble the trivets. I that he doubled the trivets. It was not a real game. It was just a way to hurt people and show control to the districts.
I think the ending is the most tragic part of the book. After winning has lost his mom, his brother, and his girlfriend. It was terrible and very sad.
So do I. Seeing what happened to his family, the people who loved, was devastating. Snow just
Mhm.
killed them just to punish him and show him who was in the charge.
I didn't like how the capital tried the Victor's life puppets of Travis. They give them money and big house, but they control every part of their lives.
Neither did I. It made me feel so angry and sad for all the winners. They looked happy on TV, but they were actually sad, lonely, and trapped.
Well, was your view in the murder about Hasmi's strategy using the phones field? It was a danger idea, but it worked perfect for him.
Honestly, I think it was a genius, but it was also the reason why Snow trusted him. Hamish tricked them and won their game, so Snow wanted to make him feel bad and pay for it. How do you see it?
Don't you agree that it was the only smart way the could have possibly won against so many tributes? He had no weapons or friends, so using the scent was his only chance.
Let's have your opinion about why Hamish started drinking after the game. Was it pain or fear? I want to know why he started drinking all the time.
Excuse me, I think he drank more to cope with what he went drunk. and forget it. He had very hard memories and pain, and alcohol helped him feel better for head for a while.
Before you make your next point, let me tell you, he drank because it was the only way to maintain his sanity in a world controlled by snow. Being sober meant to remembering everything he did to him and feeling all the pain. So drinking was a way to survive.
That's true, I agree. And we got to, it was not just a bad habit, it was the only way he could live day by day, offer everything he suffered. Y listo. ¿Cómo detengo la grabación? Ah, detener.